Good evening. My name is Michael Madrid, and this is tonight's News Nuggets, sponsored by Friends of Michael Madrid. Do you want to vote for a label or someone who will make your life simpler by making government simpler? Michael Madrid, simplify. Tonight's first story, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp is suing the city of Atlanta over Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms' mask requirement, saying that not only does it violate his emergency order prohibiting local action from being more prohibitive than the state's requirement, but that the lawsuit is necessary to put to use underworked state lawyers, many of whom have been dying of boredom as litigation has dried up during COVID. But in a breaking development, President Trump say he's prohibiting the governor from prohibiting the prohibitive city action, stating, "I'm prohibiting all prohibitive action because I'm president and I prohibit, not you." When asked whether this appeared like him supporting a Democrat against a fellow Republican, Trump responded, "None of that matters anymore. Mitt voted for my impeachment and he's a Republican. And then there's that Lincoln Project thing. And what about Joe Biden challenging me in the Republican primary?" When reminded that Joe Biden is actually the Democratic nominee, Trump responded, "That's fake news. I read Twitter, and everyone there is talking about how much of a Republican Joe Biden is. So you're not going to fool me." Joe Biden, when asked if, as president, he would contemplate prohibiting prohibitions of prohibitive measures, responded that he doesn't remember ever taking such actions when he was president. He added that he really wouldn't be disposed to discuss any such actions if he could, in fact, remember had they occurred. He then excused himself, muttering something about gathering up the children before the market closed. In other news, President Trump, commenting on alleged Russian and Chinese interference in US elections, said the fact that the Russians are just interfering in elections rather than putting out contracts on US servicemen clearly shows that they are de-escalating conflict between our nations, and that his personal relationship with Russian President Vladimir Putin was working. He added that he's currently working on a deal that would allow Russian interference in select elections in exchange for a discount on Russian vodka for his Mar-a-Lago resort. Regarding China, Trump said he had proof that Corona was a Chinese plot to help the Democrats steal the election, as Corona had disproportionately affected his supporters because they were the only ones smart enough to not wear a mask. Joe Biden was also informed about the election interference, and when asked about the intelligence briefings he had been receiving, he stated that the briefings indeed do give him brief moments of intelligence and coherence, where he's able to look at a map and remember which country is Russia and which is China. "That's when I remember Russia's the big one," he said with a smile. And that's tonight's edition of News Nuggets. Thank you for joining us, and please remember to vote for Michael Madrid in NY10 this November. See you next time.